All right, so we got Scott and Wendy with Gorgeous Stays Hostel and Cabins. So Scott, Wendy, tell me, how long have you guys had the cabins in the hostel?
I think we're going on about 5 weeks now.
5 weeks?
Yeah, new adventure.
That's awesome. So coming into it, you know, what did you guys expect?
What did you expect?
What did I expect? You know, this is something that we wanted to do together.
Okay.
We each had our own careers where we were working opposite schedules, and we figured this was time to make a change and do something that we could do as a team.
And so I guess that was our expectation, and that part's working out. We're a team.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I know you guys have been open just a little bit and had a couple thru hikers come in. You know, talk about a little bit about the first time that thru hiker came in, or you got that first phone call.
We were like kids on Christmas morning. We were like, he's coming, he's coming.
It's like, don't overwhelm them. We gotta control ourselves.
So we went down there. His name was Rico Suave, a pretty awesome guy. And we didn't tell him at the very beginning that he was our first. We made it look like we were a pro. And then at the end, that last day we were taking him in, we told him that he was our first hiker. So we said we did great, but it was fantastic. Every hiker that we've had through now, it's been an incredible experience. It's different with every one of them.
It really is.
It's a new story, it's a new journey, and we're having a lot of fun. We're learning a lot. That's
awesome. That's awesome. Say 6 months from now, where do you guys see the Gorgeous Stays?
Ooh. We always write goals.
Yeah, we do. It's just like this first part is going to be hiker season.
Right.
So we're going to be learning a lot through that. The summer is going to switch to whitewater rafters and fly fishing, and people are just coming through that are vacationing.
Families.
Then in the fall, it's going to come again to the hiker season with everybody coming southbound. So.
And then I think we hibernate in December.
Get a month of relaxation.
Yep.
Yeah, a month or two. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when you guys first, purchased or came into Gorgeous Stays, what were some of the things that you guys added to make it, Wendy and Scott's Gorgeous Stays?
I think we're still doing that. Helene and her daughter that built this did an incredible job building these units and putting on some really neat decorative touches. And we both said, let's walk into it. Let's not do too much at first.
We gotta get our feet wet. We don't know what we're doing yet.
Yeah, but I think the spin that we've put on it is us and our family that we brought with us. We love community, we love people, and we hope that the few that we've had so far, that's the experience that they walk away with.
That's awesome. So everybody watching the YouTube channel, if you could leave them with one thing about Gorgeous Stays, what would that be?
Ooh. One thing about Gorgeous Stays. On the trail we know it's hike your hike. And we want Gorgeous Stay to be stay your stay. There's so many different options here, and we hope that people get to experience what fits for them.
That's awesome. Well, Wendy and Scott, I wish the best of luck with Gorgeous Stays, and I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. I'm so glad you came to stay with us.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
This is the exterior of the lodge. When you first come up, we've got a fridge out here, a couple areas to hang out, and then inside these double doors here, they have the kitchen, lounge area, a fireplace. I mean, super, super nice setup. It looks like they got an outdoor fireplace as well. Come down the stairs. I know a lot of thru hikers coming through this, they're going to see stairs and say, oh man, my legs are already cooked, but definitely worth it. Downstairs, you've got your bathroom and showers, men and women. I think the men's, I know it has 2 showers, a sit-down stall and a stand-up stall, 2 sinks. Female is the same, except it's just 2 sit-down stalls. We can walk through. They've got the chicken coop, as they call it. That is the kind of bare essentials cabin. You do get the air breeze. You feel like you're in a tent, but you're not. You're on a bed. Sitting area. They've got a bus cabin, the British double-decker bus cabin, all up for rent, and then another small cabin and a little camper up at the front. Coming down, They've got this screened in area here where they do firewood and some essentials for your stay here. And then you get down to the main cabins. And we're actually staying in cabin number 4. What's neat about them is they are sheds. So they have retrofitted the sheds. There's heat. There's a compost toilet in each cabin, and a very, very basic sink. We got cabin 1. Fishing themed. Got cabin 2, which is doghouse themed. Cabin 3, really don't know what that theme is, but super cool. And cabin 4, which is barnyard theme. Got an old school Volkswagen little golf cart bus. Pretty neat out there. It's not for sale, they said. And you got a couple of the like tent type buildings, and then these platforms are for tents. You know, hikers bring their own tent, set them up out there. Then they've got a gazebo with a sitting area, some grills. You know, you just make yourself at home here. But overall, super nice area. Scott and Wendy, like you guys saw in the interview, super positive people, super happy, just overall really great people. But this is Gorgeous Stays right here at the Knock. Well, thank y'all for watching part 2. I'll bring you guys back to part 3, where we try to cook on a solo stove, and then I think we have a an ammo can stove, and we're gonna try to cook dinner on that. So I'll bring you guys back for that part.